Biomedical engineering brings together lots of different subjects, for example, electronics, mechanical engineering, biology, medicine, and computer science.
I always think of it as there's a number of different branches. So one of them would be electronic sensor that you might put inside your body, you might know what's going on. And then there's also the more mechanical aspect, which is what I'm really interested in, which is more prosthetics, exoskeletons. There's also the machine learning side, so sort of AI for medicine. There's a lot of AI being developed to help doctors, and that's something that this course allows you to go into if you wish.
Southampton stood out because of the campus itself. You've got great access to equipment, both in terms of the computer labs, which are used more on the electrical side of things, and then you have bio lab. You get great one-on-one interaction between both your course lead and your tutor. You'll have really close communication. So that was something that was really good to have, and talking to other people, other friends, it's something that's quite rare to find at university.
I think the course has massively widened my view of where I can actually take engineering and specifically biomedical engineering. You don't really have any idea of what jobs exist, what sort of industries are kind of there until you actually get some of this more specialised knowledge, what technologies are being developed, what's more kind of being developed right this moment. And I think the course has hugely helped with that. And some of the companies that I am more interested in applying to are companies I didn't know existed before I'd done the course and come across their work in some of the modules that we've done.
When you come to Southampton, first you'll build your fundamentals of circuit knowledge and circuit analysis, and then applying that to signal analysis. You're doing some really cool things with comparing the systems and the models, and then you look at that and you look at how you can apply that to biomedical problems, whether that's in single-cell analysis, biosensors, diagnostics. You're looking at DNA assays and how these work. The course at Southampton basically takes your understanding wherever it might be, kind of in a range of A-level, and then first year is all about giving you the core knowledge, and then second year onwards is all about expanding that specifically to applying electronics to biomedical problems.
So there's a lot of both hands-on stuff and academic stuff. In the first year, you really learn the basics of what you need to know, but you're also in the lab at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, really getting into the different projects and learning the practical aspects of the course. And as you go through the course, it gets more and more practical. So this year we had a whole module that was just made up of projects. Next year we're having an individual project, which is 3 modules worth, and that's completely practical. So there's a lot of both practical and hands-on, which is really beneficial.